some people are good, some people are bad, and some people are just psychopathic that they just want to kill everybody. Like these two. Rick Taylor, the brawling menace from Splatterhouse. And Muscular, the guy who almost killed Izuku Midoriya. I'm Jane Sonic, and if you're wondering, Jeff's not here because he's taking a break from he's taking a break all the way to England, his hometown. So it's just me, Jade Sonic. It's my job to analyze their stats, weapons, and abilities to find out who determined their legendary mission. If you haven't seen a preview about Rick Taylor, go watch Rick Taylor versus Hero Brian if you want to see that. So this video is mainly going to be focusing on Muscular. Let's do this. Oh man. Okay, well, like all characters in My Hero Academia who are side characters, there's not really that much of an official backstory. So let's just go over to the story that we know from him now. So Muscular is pretty much a crazy guy who killed 2 water hose heroes and pretty much every hero that he seeks. Well, he killed almost every hero because Izuku Midoriya was there to stop him. The end. Okay, no, just kidding. Let's just go through Muscular. So Muscular killed the water hose heroes, killed almost every hero that he desires. Well, mainly his hero killing was inspired by the hero killer's stain. Maybe they could be related. Okay, no, never mind. So either way, Muscular actually joined the League of Villains just to destroy the entirety of Class A and Class B, but ended up fail against a kid named Izuku Midoriya, which, lost to... you probably get the point already. So now that we go over through how we know Muscular, let's go over through his abilities. Now, his abilities is actually ranging his organs inside out, which means that he can turn his whole body inside out, which is pretty disgusting. But with it, he becomes 10 times powerful. He becomes 10 times powerful, faster, and stronger, and way more durable than he was in his base form. But let's talk about his base form for a second. Now, his base form is strong enough to knock foes through walls, and even strong enough to rip them, and even strong enough to uppercut them to decapitation. Which, if you didn't understand what I was saying, it means that he can uppercut them and decapitate them. But when he levels up, he becomes 10 times stronger, 10 times faster, and 10 times more durable. So let's go over that, shall we? Now with it, he's 10 times stronger, 10 times faster, and 10 times more durable than he is in his base form. And with this level up power, he can actually punch so hard that a person can shatter into pieces with just a single punch or two. And with this move, it's strong. And with a single punch or a single strike, it's strong enough to knock down a building, which a building at total weighs about 1,900 tons. And plus, with his durability, he's strong enough to withstand the 1,000,000% Delaware Detroit Smash move from Izuku Midoriya, which that move could be comparable to a mountain. That is insane. But even though he is tough, he does have some weaknesses. He is kind of arrogant, and he does have above average intelligence, which makes him worry more about blood than he is in combat, which he wants to get things quick if it's not too much of a challenge, and prefers a hardcore challenge, and if he gets a hardcore challenge, then he ends up dead, or just rather fails the assignment. But no matter what, he still remains a psychopath, we all know. Alright, catch your votes in, people, because it's time to see who will determine their legendary mission. But man, that Muscular review was short, and I'm not proud of it.
They're coming creeping from the corner, and all I know is that I don't feel tapping on my shoulder. I turn around in an alarming state, but am I losing my mind? I really think so. Not a creature inside, but what you don't know is it's faster, so does my heart. I wish this was over. I wish that this was a dream. crashing to the ledge. I find myself looking down, frozen still with fear. Now I'm plunging to the this isn't my time to die. Instead of rocketing faster and faster, I dive onto the floor, and when my body crashes to I created a monster, a hell within my head, nowhere to go. I'm out on my own, oh, I'm so scared. I created a monster, a hell within my head, nowhere to go. I'm out on my own, oh, I'm so scared. No, no, no. I created a monster, a beast inside my brain, nowhere to go. I'm out on my own, my mind impaired. Awake me from my Awake me from my nightmare. Awake me from my nightmare. Awake me from my nightmare. Awake me from my nightmare.
I just love seeing the song Nightmare in a gory battle. But anyways, let's discuss why Rick Taylor wins. Now, the fans were actually right about Rick Taylor winning, but this is not a versus show where it's dependent on votes, which is stupid. Ultra Fighting Missions is not a versus show which depends on votes. It depends on the circumstances that we're trying to get accurate. Now, let's discover Rick Taylor versus Muscular. Not only does Rick win for a matter of reasons, but let's discuss why. Let's go through categories, shall we? Now, let's just discover strength. Now, first we're going to go through is lifting strength. Now, for lifting strength, I'm going to give this to Rick Taylor because Rick Taylor in lifting strength is superhuman, higher in his berserker form. And plus, he actually prevented a giant monster from crushing him by catching their feet, and it is capable of throwing monsters off balance. And even the final boss in particular was made out of 99,999 compressed from the monster Rick had previously killed. From the monster Rick had previously killed, which is pretty insane. And Muscular pales in comparison to lifting strength. Now let's discover striking strength. Now striking strength, I may give this one to Muscular. Now Rick Taylor's striking strength is small building level in his berserker mode, which is awesome, but nothing compared to Muscular, which can actually knock a human being from 80 feet away, which was pretty insane if you ask me. Now let's discover speed. Now speed, I do have to give this one to Muscular. Now Rick's speed is actually unknown, but we can assume that it's actually high hypersonic or massively hypersonic, giving him around Mach 10 speed, which is pretty fast, but nothing compared to Muscular, which can scale to Deku, which can travel around at which can dodge 220 million miles per hour lightning bolts, which is awesome. Now let's go through durability. Now durability, I'm gonna give this one to Rick Taylor, obviously. While Muscular can take a hit from the 1,000,000% Detroit Smash, but can shatter buildings, but Rick is actually at least small building level with his regeneration that makes him hard to kill, higher in his berserker form, which makes him multi-city block level. From berserker mode, he can take more punishment than before. He survived getting hit from a giant. He could survive taking a hit from a giant meteorite, which can survive the impact of his own punches for his blows from monsters as strong as himself, which is pretty insane. But now let's go through intelligence. Now intelligence, Rick Taylor easily wins this one since he is smart as an average human, whereas Muscular is smart as a psychopath, which has less intelligence. And now for the big reason why Rick Taylor wins is his blood absorption power. Now, all of this wouldn't have happened if Rick Taylor wouldn't have won with how his absorption powers to suck in blood, which makes him superiorly stronger, which makes him the winner of this battle. So Muscular may be stronger when it comes to striking strength, he may be faster, but Rick was actually stronger when it comes to lifting strength, more durable, and more smarter, and had the power of blood absorption to finish the battle off. I guess you could say he had the real muscular body. Oh man, I am good. The winner is Rick Taylor.